Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to my channel.
Who is that they, them on my screen?
Hi everybody, welcome to me, and today we have so much to get into that I honestly am gonna try very seriously to jump right in to the reaction that we're doing, because these people, these girls, everybody, they have nothing to do. They have literally nothing to do but to sit on TikTok lives for hours and hours and hours at a time. And it's just, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me, and then it does make sense to me. So we are going to be watching a TikTok live stream from Ziomara, Zio the Dreamer. If you don't know, she's related to the Paradise situation type of deal. She's her own content creator and her own platform, etc. She's going to be in the documentary. Rosie's talked about her recently. She was previously relevant in Girl World because Emily, aka Tommy Salami, aka Amberlynn's girlfriend, was sending her gifts and was in her live streams back in the day. Funny enough, is going to be in this live stream today as well. So there's Zio, there's her live stream, and she is paneling up with all these people that I think are associated with Paradise in some kind of way. Again, I'm not the expert there. I'm here because of the Girl World related situation types of deals. And to that extent, Rosie, who can't be bothered to fucking make content for her paying members, or really anybody, when she's coming on here, literally just the other day, she was doing an inventory of all of her food in her house, which there is plenty, by the way, because her mom did like a huge Costco haul for her and her brother. She has like 12,000 pizza rolls in stock, ready to go for her to eat at any time that she wants. But that's besides the point. She's doing an inventory of all this food, going on and on and on about how she has to be smart with money because she doesn't have as much, and she's still trying to rebuild from the time when she was demonetized on YouTube for 3 months or whatever.
When do you usually go grocery shopping? That's been really complicated because of being demonetized, and then like when my mom was here, like I didn't really need to worry about that. And right now we have a lot of food in the house, so the next time I do a grocery pickup, it's just gonna be like some odds and ends of things. No, I'm not demonetized now. In case you're new, I was demonetized in like early November, I think, or late October. I think it was really early November. And I was demonetized for 3 months, and I got remonetized, and it's just been trying to get my life back in equilibrium. I'm getting there. Like, it's my plan is going, like, you know, I'm not trying to complain. Like I'm just doing what I can. Hey Treason, thank you. So anyway, it's just like, but you know, my parents were carrying more of a financial load during that time I was demonetized. And so I'm trying to give them as much money as possible. So it just doesn't get, I just really don't have much to live on after that. So we're just trying to catch up. It's just the reality.
It's like, girl, put the TikTok app down and start filming some content for your own channel. You're doing all this for free. I don't understand. Which, like, that's not my problem, really, but it's just wild to me. It is just wild to me she can't make content on her own channel, but she'll sit for hours on end, presumably either watching these TikTok live streams and also, like, joining in on them when she is allowed or can. And it's just wild to me. But the other reason we're covering this is because she's once again on panel with Stefan, this man that she thinks is awful, terrible, and does all these terrible things. And also in this live stream, like I briefly mentioned, Emily, Tommy Salami, joins the panel, and Amberlynn Reed, broke Amberlynn Reed, who ain't got no job, joins this panel. Of all of them spending all this time on there, it makes the most sense to me that Amberlynn would be there, because what else is she gonna do? She ain't got any source of income from the internet. She may as well do this content for free. So, I am using a live stream from Elizabeth Richardson, who you might know from being one of the most recent reaction channels that Amberlynn said she was okay with, that she watched. Elizabeth Richardson did a stream snipe of this TikTok live stream while it was happening, and I'm also going to give a shout out to Jane, one of my moderators, who provided me with some timestamps of this because, listen, I respect all of y'all that have the time to say, I mean, this live stream is nearly 5 hours long, okay? The one that Elizabeth has uploaded on her channel, okay? Nearly 5 hours long. Appreciate those of you who could watch it in real time or have since watched it since it ended. I was asleep, I think, when this was happening. And I don't have that time. So shout out to all of the people who are doing compilations, who are sniping this, who are uploading versions of it to their own YouTube channels. And of course, shout out to my moderator, Jane, who went and found timestamps of everything that would be worthwhile for me to react to, which is still a lot. Okay, so we're gonna get started when Rosie enters the panel and she gets confronted and things like that. So let's get to, I'm gonna actually shut the fuck up. This intro wasn't short at all, was it? Okay, but I am gonna shut up now.
Hey, Pat. Again, Pat.
Oh!
Hey, I'm not...
I forgot, I also forgot. The one person that has their camera on right now, Fupa Cheese from LolCow. From LolCow Bus, former co-host of Miss Amberlynn Reed. And Rosie ain't got no problems being on this panel with somebody from the LCU that she says is exploiting. I mean, Fupa Cheese is in every single one of LCU's little situation types of deals covering the Paradise documentary. Right? So now, not only is she paneled up with Stefan, but she's paneled up with somebody from the LCU. Got it, Rosie. Got it.
Doing it.
Wait, your name is Pal, not Pay, and I've been calling you Pay.
Well, it's Paula.
Her name is Paola, and
it's spelled the same way.
Paola.
Oh.
And I told her that's the gringo version, and your name is Italian. It's Paola.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's spelled the same way.
But yeah, we shared the name.
Like, what? Also, why is Fupa Cheese here? Can somebody tell me that? Why is this girly here as well? It's just so fascinating. Like, did Fupa Cheese... So if you don't know, Fupa Cheese got onto Bus because they did auditions for LolCow Bus whenever Amberlynn was looking for a new host after that one girly left. I don't even remember her name. Sweet Tea. After Sweet Tea left. And Fupa Cheese hadn't been on LolCow until then. So did Fupa Cheese have something else going on in her life before she joined LolCow? Because it's kind of fascinating how this is suddenly, like, she's still on LolCow, Amberlynn ain't nowhere to be seen, and she's out here making all of this content.
Any heat from me?
No.
I think that's Foxy, too, who's also on LolCow and has been doing a lot of the Paradise. The one in the top middle, that's Foxy, and she was also... she's also one of the LolCow Bus hosts. And she's the one that I think actually had visited the house with Stefan.
Millennial, I haven't been in any other lives today. I only woke up a couple hours ago and my internet came online back like an hour ago, so... She's out here
addressing Millennial Girl. Who, by the way, is the person, the Twitter account that I referenced the other day in a video. Millennial Girl is on Twitter constantly talking about Rosie. So I am gagged that Rosie is engaging with that here in this live stream.
I was invited up here by Zio, so I just accepted. That's all.
People just love to trigger, I swear.
Yeah, I know. I'm just...
Love to trigger? All they did was ask her about why she's been in some live streams. How is that a trigger? Please be fucking serious.
I have a voice. You know, I do have a voice in the documentary, and that's just a fact of, my own experience, and I'm just doing my best to try not to speak on other people's personal experiences until we see the product and like talk about it in terms of its relation to the docuseries. But
you're trying not to talk over other people? Is that why you went and did a panel with the guy that allegedly abused people? Like, I don't understand.
Regardless of what's going on, like when my name's associated, it comes with its own stuff, But I wasn't sure.
It's such a victim. When my name's associated, it just comes with certain kind of stuff. No, girl, you are a problem in this situation. You are absolutely a problem in this situation. It's not just because of who you are or what your name is. You're literally doing stuff that's worthy of critique. You're paneling up with a man that you yourself claimed abused people.
If I was even going to accept the request, but she invited me up, so. Hi. Oh, my camera's not on.
Is Tommy still in the chat? If so...
Oh, good. I'm glad she turned her camera on so we can tell that she's currently in tummy time.
Your girlfriend to wake the fuck up.
Oh, shit. Where are you running?
Wake sleeper.
Get her some Buffalo Wild Wings. She'll wake right up.
Waiter, protector, depending on what.
No, I'm a sorcerer, but I feel like everybody's doing sorcerer. I'm not finding fucking sorcerers.
Well, like, first off, Swain and Nico are sorcerers, right?
Fupa was just talking to Emily. Asking if Amberlynn was awake. I just looked in the chat and Emily was responding to her. And Fupa was saying, order your girlfriend some Buffalo Wild Wings and she'll wake up. Even these people are not serious. It's so ridiculous.
Nico's just a protector.
Oh, was there a stream about me? I was unaware.
Was there a stream about me? I wasn't aware. I literally just pulled up that clip the other day where she was like, oh, there's a snark subreddit about me. Welcome to the internet. I wasn't aware. Girl, you're aware of it all. You're aware of it all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fupa, I don't know what your opinion is of me. I don't know too much about you, so I don't have a fully fledged opinion outside of I think I've seen some clips of you in the past and stuff. But except when I was in Stefan's chat, you asked me about being on the LCU and I was like, absolutely not. And then you kind of joined in with them on their end toward me. So, but that's literally been my only experience with you.
Yeah, I said a lot of not so nice things about you tonight, to be honest.
Work.
I respect anybody that can say that to my face,
Girl, no, you don't. No, girl, you don't respect anybody that can say it to your face, because the second that Michael B. Petty wanted to get on a live stream panel with you just the other day, you were like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Girl, please be so fucking serious. You are crickets when people confront you. I mean, Of all three of the girls that I've ever covered in this corner of the internet, I think you are the biggest weenie. The biggest fucking weenie. The biggest fucking weenie. Because you couldn't even stand up to Stefan, who you've had all kinds of shit to say. You said, oh, we gotta give him grace. Girl, please be so fucking serious.
Yeah, I just think that, you try to insert yourself in a girl world, and I feel like you take a lot, you're very similar to Amberlynn, and it comes off as like you're trying to be like Amberlynn.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, I don't agree that I'm trying to be like Amber, right? But you're absolutely entitled to your own opinion with that.
I don't think that Rosie's trying to be like Amberlynn. I just think she is. I just think it comes naturally. So I guess Rosie's not lying. I don't think she's trying. I think she just is.
And I think in the past, I did not at all understand, I think, like, the long-term effects of some of the shit I was doing. And I used to be really heavily involved as a viewer of Girl World. And then I ended up having kind of like I don't know if I would even call it a friendship, but I tried having a friendship with Amber, and that obviously blew up in my face. And I saw it coming.
Are you trying to have a friendship with Stefan now, Rosie?
Also, what's so crazy to me is that the other thing is in that stream where Michael B. Petty wanted to come on panel. I didn't show this in my reaction, but I believe 2 other, like, quote-unquote haters that she deemed to be from Girl World were on panel, and that is why she ended up being like, no more Girl World, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to talk about Girl World. She's jumping right on and getting right into talking about Amberlynn.
I don't agree with that at all. That's not what I said in the live.
That's what I to be honest.
I apologize because I specifically said I'm not trying to be your friend. I don't know if that was clipped or included in any of... I'm not watching any of the reaction content.
I'm not watching any of it.
I specifically said multiple times I'm not trying to be your friend, and I'm not trying... I wanted to have a call.
You came in saying we gotta give him grace.
Right.
And you've been listening to us on live every single day. So many people talking about how this guy literally gets away with people giving him the benefit of the doubt. And always being like, oh yeah, no, we should be nice and we should like let him speak and hear him out and all that stuff. And then you go in there after hearing everybody and saying that you stand with us, you go in there and go, right, we should give him grace and also dull his audience and everything. Let's bring him followers.
Yes.
Literally, like he got an account.
Fucking say that. Fucking let her know about herself. Yes.
Taken down and you go there to kind of restore it for him. It just a slap in the face. That's all I'm saying. That's it. But it's okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're absolutely entitled to feel it how you want, Paola. My point about saying grace, I was specifically talking about how everyone should have grace about Shay's passing. That's what I was talking about.
Everybody is having Shay. Nobody's talked bad about Shay.
Right.
At least not from this situation.
Right. And that's what I was just kind of stating my opinion on that.
I think there are some good points of like, I don't even know why that woman in particular, from my understanding of things, that woman passed after this documentary and stuff was even filmed, or like was put out or announced or anything like that. So like, it is really weirdly to me that Rosie keeps bringing it up, when you know, like, it seems like everybody else is just trying to be really respectful of what happened to that woman. I don't know. Rosie is just gonna Rosie. And regardless of what her reasoning and justification for wanting to give Stefan grace, like, the reality is she shouldn't have paneled up with that man anyways. Not after all the things she said about the LCU, Keemstar, after she's talked about other people, like, exploiting people. I mean, she rightfully was very upset just last December when it was her brother's birthday, and so this man, this crazy man on the internet, emailed her the name of her abuser, her alleged abuser, and said that they were gonna interview him, and she was really upset about that, and I think that's reasonable. Do you, Rosie, not understand why people might be upset that you're sitting on a panel with a person who has hurt people in that kind of way?
In that part of the live, that's what I was talking about. I wasn't saying grace towards, like, the victims or anything like that, and, you know, that's not at all what I was trying to say at all.
From my side, that's not how it came off. It just came off like you were trying to give him grace to see if he could explain himself to you, because even though we've been saying, like, he literally, like, you meet him and it's literally like, oh, this guy's like, I can fix him, and everybody thinks they can fix him, and nobody fucking can.
Because he's a monster.
And try to talk to him in a way that perhaps I'm going to talk and get through to him. Girl, haven't you seen how many people have said that that's not fucking possible?
Right. Yeah, like, Rosie thinks that she is like the exception to everything, and she thinks she can be out here. Well, actually, I don't even necessarily think she can do anything with Stefan. I think what she's really trying to do is, like, I think she's trying to take in all of the clout she can get.
I wanted to have a conversation kind of like this. I'm not interested in, like, getting angry and yelling and cussing and all of that. And when I was...
But you don't have conversations with people's abuser. You don't. Just like you didn't want Cam to have a conversation with your abuser. You don't platform those people. You're getting over here mad about Keemstar exploiting people. It doesn't matter how calm the conversation is or isn't. Like, how are you going to get on here and have a conversation with this man? Please be serious.
Saying, giving grace. I'm trying to understand, I guess, why it came across that way to you, because I was specifically talking about Shay and, like, how I think every party involved deserves grace in their grief. That's what I was getting at. I sincerely apologize if that's not how I worded it, if I came off differently to you or anyone else, because that's not at all what I intended. In the moment, what I thought I was doing was akin to you guys going and speaking to him on the LCD.
You were not doing us any favors. You were not doing us any favors.
Ooh, say that.
You don't know the experiences we've been through, really.
Say that. Say that. Say that. This is, she's like, well, I just thought I was doing what y'all did when you went on the LCU. First of all, you got upset that people went on the LCU. So if that's your logic, you should be upset at yourself for doing what they did, okay? Like, let's be clear about that. Second of all, you are not a victim. Victims can decide how they want to address the people that harm them in their own way. If they wanted to go confront him on a panel, if they wanted to go do this, that, the other, because he's the one that hurt them, that is their prerogative. It is not your job, Rosie, to go and try to change this man. It is not your job to try to go have you yourself have admitted you've never even met this man in real life. You exchanged a few DMs with him. And it's not even like she was in that live stream arguing on their behalf, by the way. The things that she was taking issues with him and wanting to have a conversation with him about is what she perceived to be the lies that he told about their interactions previously. It's not like she was sitting on there defending the women that he harmed and hurt. Please, Rosie, shut the fuck up.
Heard a little bit, but you don't know everything.
Okay.
You were not doing us any favors whatsoever. Right. If anything, you were there, and now he feels like he has somebody on his side that
I'm not on his side.
Oh yeah, no, he went to Local Bus and kind of like try to advocate for you, didn't he, Fupa?
What?
He said that you and him came to like a peace agreement and that you're ceasing fire.
He was like, if you're nice to Rosie, would you be good with her coming and blah blah. You let him use you in a way that now he's going out there talking to people like y'all are.
Right, Rosie, you're dumb as hell, Rosie. You're dumb as hell.
Good, and that he turned one of them. You know what I mean? That's what you did when you went on live with him. That's what you did.
Right. You were giving him, you know, like this level of grace that you would, even if it's outside of the conversation about the woman that passed away, right? You are giving him grace in terms of giving him a polite conversation, a calm conversation where he could say whatever he wanted, and you were like, I will listen to you. I will give you the respect to listen to you when you probably don't deserve that respect because you're allegedly a monster. Right? Like that's what I don't get. You are giving his words power by sitting there and listening to him, by joining him on his panel and hearing him out. When so many of the women who are actually impacted, what you need to hear is this woman right now saying this, you are not helping them because she's saying you gave this man more validity. You gave this man more of a voice because you said you were willing to sit and listen to him. Please be so serious.
You also sat up there and gave him sympathy.
Yes.
Which is something he's been exploiting his life for, of somebody that we really care about.
Yes.
You gave him the sympathy that he's been looking for.
He hasn't even respected that person. Sorry, Peachy, go ahead. Sorry.
But no, you're saying, like, that's, like, I can speak for myself, but I also have had many conversations, and, you know, we are very not happy of the way that he's exploiting that. And anybody that goes up there and gives him sympathy is really problematic on our part.
Yes, let her know.
We haven't even talked about
this is why Rosie should have taken her own advice and stopped saying so much. She should have just sat there and ate her fucking pizza rolls and minded her damn business in her kitchen. She really should have. She really should have, because they are all saying what needs to be heard here, which is you are taking up space in a place where many of us as women have been harmed by this man.
About that, sorry, Pisha, but like, that's how we feel, and we haven't even had that conversation, her and I.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I know that you messaged me, Paula, but like I said, I like, my internet was out from like 2 a.m. until about 10 p.m. today.
Sure.
And I slept a lot of that because
Is that true? Because I thought, is that true? Is that true?
So I'm finding out a lot about this stuff in real time, just by the way. Like, I don't know any of this. So, yeah,
I just feel like it's like, if you have seen our lives and you've heard us talk for as long as you have heard us talk, because I see you in the chat, you've been there.
Right.
You know that this is such a complicated situation, that there's so many people involved, that there's so many things going on, that I feel like you should have known better to think that you already could go to him and figure it out with him. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you know everything.
Yes. Oh God. There's actually kind of little for me to add. Like, because she's saying everything. Rosie was so dumb to go get on a panel with this man if she believes all the things that she says about him, and if she says she believes victims. Like, do you understand how ridiculous you sound and look, Diva?
Oh, I definitely don't know everything.
Right. And there's more serious shit than the stuff we talk on our lives. This is the stuff that we can talk on TikTok and that we can say out loud. But there's way more serious stuff. And I don't think you understand the gravity of it.
Yes.
By going to him. Because it's like, you are not a professional mediator or anything like that to resolve this situation. And this has been going for years and years and years. There's so many people involved. And we don't want you to speak for us.
Amen!
To speak for us. I don't give you permission to speak for me.
Absolutely. And I felt like I was doing my best to not speak for anyone. So if I failed at that, I sincerely apologize.
Maybe if you can't help yourself, then maybe what you need to do is sit there and eat your pizza rolls. Your mom got you plenty. I saw the Costco haul, the Sam's Club haul, whatever it was. Eat your pizza rolls and be quiet, Rosie.
Okay. Like, I'm so serious. I was trying very hard to not speak on anyone else's experiences other than my own.
Then you shouldn't be talking to this man at all, because what experiences do you have outside of some brief DMs with this man from being in his Discord server for a minute before you dipped out because it wasn't for you? This is what happens when you stick your nose into shit that ain't about you.
And that's why I was trying to not feed into certain things that he was saying. And I ultimately did impulsively decide to go up there in the moment, thinking that it wasn't different to you guys going and speaking on the LCU to him.
It's different because they are the actual victims, Rosie. It's different because they get to decide how they address the person that harmed them. What? Like, I don't understand what's so hard to understand about that. They get to have power over their story. They get to share their story where they want. They get to talk to who they want to about their story. You have pointed out yourself in this live stream that this ain't about you.
Directly. I just didn't want to do it through that platform, and I didn't have another option in my head of how else to have gone about that.
She said, well, everybody else gets to talk to Stefan. Everybody else gets to talk to Stefan. How do I do it without going onto his live? Don't talk to him. You don't have any business talking to this man.
There may have been others that I just didn't think of, that I wasn't aware of.
But if you went into the documentary with the, because I know the line that you have in the documentary, right? I know what you're there for. So if that's your lane, right? And you are a person speaking on a topic, not specifically on him.
Right.
Why do you need to talk to him?
Right. Right.
Ultimately, at the time, I felt like I had my reasons, and...
Well, then what are your reasons? She's asking you. Answer the question, Rosie.
I think that... I genuinely didn't think I was causing harm, and I think I I was wrong.
Listen, Paola? Is that? I think they were having a conversation about how to say her name, and I'm not sure where they landed with that. But she is eating like the metaphorical eating. Like she is saying everything she needs to say, and Rosie don't know what the fuck to do.
Honest, that's my honest answer. I don't want to sit here and make excuses. I don't want to sit here and try to justify shit if it's not justifiable. Honestly, I felt like, especially because like that day he had posted a TikTok like tagging me, and it was just he had just been launching attack after attack, and I was like, well, if we actually do have an opportunity here to have a calm conversation, then maybe we should have done that. And then
do you understand how this man has like actually hurt and attacked some of these women? He's posting videos about you in a totally different way than the way that he harmed these women, okay? You actively choose to ignore Girl World, the LCU, all of these things. Or you claim you do, at least, right? You don't have to, you say you don't watch any of my content, any reaction channel content about you. Why can you not just ignore his content like that, diva? Instead of making this shit about you. The problem is you want attention, and anytime a new big terrible thing you feel happens to you, you bring attention to it to bring attention to yourself. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I really am sick of it. You are taking energy away from these women in this live stream right now. Well, I think they want to be having this conversation with her, so I'm not mad that they're like engaging in it, obviously, right? But like, think about the ways that they could be using their voice for something else, but because you decided your ass needed to go on this man's platform, now they have to let you know a little bit about yourself instead of talking about literally anything else. You suck up the energy in the room that you're in. You say, all eyes on me in the center of the ring just like a circus, I think is what Britney Spears said. Except I liked when Britney Spears said it in that song. I don't like that you're doing this right now.
Honestly, maybe I should have just stuck to that and dropped out of the live a hell of a lot sooner before we were diving into all these other topics, talking about all these other different things, because I feel like that was more my focus, but I absolutely let myself stay there, get distracted, and keep it going. And those things not being about me, I think absolutely didn't help in the bigger picture. And I did not see that in the moment.
Well, that's because you don't see shit outside of yourself, Rosie. You only ever think about yourself.
They were talking about, like, I love Rita. Do you know that Rita has her own allegations of her own of setting girls up to be assaulted as well? That's her fucking bulldog that has been there for him, fighting for him, and you were out there like, I love Rita.
So Rita was in that live stream. She's like the blonde woman. I think when she was on the screen, her little box was right next to Stefan's. Yeah, I don't know much about her either, but so they're talking and saying that there's like credible allegations against this woman too. In that live stream, Rosie was like, I didn't show this in my video either, but for context for what they're talking about, Rosie was like talking about how great this woman was, how she's heard nothing but positive things about this woman, and now listen to what they're about to inform Rosie about, because Rosie's face crack of the century when they just revealed that info to her.
Yeah, of course, give people the green light to go and follow Rita and fall for her shit too. I don't think you understand the responsibility to is to be next to that man and people see you talking to that man and be nice to him. Right. And them thinking that he is a safe person to be around, and then shit happens. Because I've been there, Peachy's been there, all of us have been there, and we know how bad it is when people later, we see people that we care about.
See, you might have only heard positive things about Rita, but maybe that's because it's clear you don't know shit about what's going on with this Paradise situation, and maybe that's why you should let the people who do talk about it to the extent that they want to the extent that they're comfortable.
Be involved with him and fall for shit and everything, and then we feel like, damn, I introduced him to that person. And that's what you did yesterday with all those people that you brought to him.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of people that I've met over the years that I'd only heard positive things about Rita. I had no clue.
Rita is a fucking psycho. Jesus Christ.
I had no clue, Paola.
Yeah, that's because you've not talked to the girls from the doc.
Right.
It's literally one of them right there that has a situation with fucking Rita that set her up. Again, if you were here,
I'm loving this. I'm not loving obviously the like terrible things that happen to these women that they have to have like like panels to discuss it, a documentary to expose it, etc. But I'm loving her calling Rosie out for her bullshit because this is Rosie. This is Rosie in every community she's ever been in on the internet. She goes and inserts herself into some shit she don't know nothing about and then gets upset when she looks like a clown.
Or a generic topic. Then let's keep it about that because you don't know about the issues that are happening in the fucking house.
Yes.
With him.
Yes.
And I'm sorry that I'm going off right now.
No,
I'm honestly like, it does piss me off because it's like, you're acting like you were trying to help us here, and you were not. You were trying to put yourself in the center of attention again.
Yes.
And listen, do whatever you need to do to get your, whatever you need to do. Do whatever you need to do, but don't act here like you were doing us a favor. That's it. That's it.
Amen.
That's all I want.
Amen.
I understand. I don't want to discredit your feelings or anyone else's in the peripheral in this that's more involved in that.
I don't want to discredit your feelings, but she's so annoying. Just apologize. Just apologize.
But I don't want to dismiss anyone's feelings when I'm talking about like where I was at, what I was thinking, any of that. And I'm trying to really take the time to listen because ultimately, like I said, like I know the reasons that I did it. I wasn't trying to center myself for attention or anything like that. And whether you believe me or not, I understand. But I felt like there was aspects of that conversation that would have a net positive, and I don't think I fully equated just how much the impact of the net negative could have.
She's just saying words. She's just saying words that she thinks is going to make the situation better. I'm sorry. Whether intentional or not, you were making that shit about yourself. Please. Please be so serious.
And that's just the honest truth. I didn't think it through in that realm, and I'm floored to hear that because I stated multiple times that I'm not interested in a friendship. I'm not interested in taking a side. I just wanted to discuss certain things, and I didn't want to do it through the LCU, and that was the only other channel people were.
You have your own platform, Rosie.
Yes.
You don't have to go through the LCU, and you don't have to bring in followers.
Right.
You have your own platform.
Right.
You've asked them to have a conversation with you there.
Right.
Why is she acting like she had to go on this man's live stream? You have your whole entire own YouTube channel that's monetized, that actually you got members waiting for some content from you. Make it a members only video. Make it a public video. Just sit on live stream and yap about it for 3 hours like you're doing here. You didn't have to go on anybody's live stream to have that conversation.
But with YouTube, and this is something else I was thinking about too in this process, is with YouTube has the playbacks, has ad revenue.
Oh, live paused. The host is away and will be back soon. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's annoying. Let's fast forward then. She was just in the middle of saying something. I don't understand what her argument about YouTube was.
Negating, I'm just saying.
Okay, wait. Okay, all right. We are...
Regardless of the impact.
Okay,
which
we're back.
I'm not negating. I'm just saying that was absolutely not what I intended.
Okay.
And I really appreciate us having this conversation, and I don't want to negate the fact that I absolutely
Just say, I shouldn't have been talking about it. I'm sorry. I'll be more thoughtful in the future. That's how easy it is to apologize, just for the record. I think she's genuinely struggling. Like, I think what it feels like to me is that she knows that she should feel apologetic, but she's having a really hard time actually agreeing that she did something wrong. And she's still processing that. And so she's going every way around an apology to try to make it sound like she's apologizing.
I caused problems for people that never asked for them by doing that. And I did not think that through. I did not.
Yeah.
And if I haven't said the words, I want to say it now. I am sorry.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry for that negative thought.
It only took you how many minutes?
I just want to make sure I've actually stated that verbally, because I am.
You had all those other words to say before you finally got out, and I'm sorry, Rosie. Jesus.
Sorry.
I accept. Listen.
Oh, okay. So that's Emily that just popped up in the box next to Rosie.
I accept it, and it's so good, and I am pretty sure you believe what you just said. I don't agree, but I think we can leave it at that at this point.
Listen, at the end of the day, not my apology to accept. So if these women are okay with it, fine by me. I don't, from my history of watching Rosie, I'm not buying it. But again, whatever those women want, like, it's about them. So if they're chill and they want to move on, great.
I completely understand. Oh, yeah, no.
Can somebody please take a screenshot?
Zio's so messy. Zio's so messy. Girl, how are you gonna be like, can somebody please get a screenshot? Somebody get a screenshot that I got Rosie on panel with Emily the Feeder, Fupa Cheese from Lol Cow Bus, and Foxy from Lol Cow Bus. Can somebody get a screenshot of that? Messy. Messy, messy, messy.
No.
Oh my God.
What's happening?
She's putting up the piece.
She left?
She left because of Emily.
What's with that?
Probably because Emily's here.
But why did she leave? Like, what does Rosie and her have?
Rosie! Emily, are you gonna talk? If not, I'm gonna put Rosie back up.
I'll leave.
Rosie don't want to be associated with anything girl world, but like I want to remind you that this whole live stream started off with her talking about girl world, so it is what it is.
I'll leave. She was in the middle of her story. I'll go. I don't understand what that was all about, but whatever.
What the hell?
Drama.
I'm trying to catch up. Hi, who are you? Hi, nice to meet you.
Did you guys hear that? I'm scared.
I'm being like 100% real and like no disrespect, but what is girl world? What is
Girl, you don't want to fucking know. You don't want to fucking know. You really don't want to.
It's a whole big thing.
No.
It's a corner of the internet that basically revolves around Amberlynn Reed and Foodie Beauty. And it's all
and
Rosie channels.
And Rosie, she wanted Fupa Cheese. She wanted that spot so bad. You better give credit to Rosie too.
That basically react to those two main people.
Oh. I'm not willing to engage with Emily, so I'm gonna drop if she does that. It's just a boundary I've got.
Bye.
The reaction.
Bye, Rosie.
That's not what I'm here to do.
Bye,
That's
Rosie.
the boundary I'm setting when it comes to these panels and stuff.
See ya.
I will talk to.
Bye, Rosie.
Doc and all of this, but when it comes to, I'm not doing the Emily Amber.
Bye, Rosie.
Circus stuff with this. I'm just not.
Rosie, can you explain like what beef? Okay, so I know you and Amber had beef, but like why? Like you guys were friends and then you had a falling out. What was the falling out about? Like what?
So initially, I kept it really private. I just have my feelings and concerns regarding how Not only I was personally treated, but how she was moving, the things that I shared with her in DMs that I made the promise I wasn't going to expose or bring online.
Sorry. Okay, Rosie. Sorry. You stick your nose in everybody's business. Kind of disgusting.
I'm not doing this.
Do it. Rosie, you can leave anytime. Rosie.
I'm not engaging with people that aren't directly involved. I will drop out of the call.
Directly involved in what, Diva? We're talking about Girl World now. You were starting to answer a question from Fupa Cheese about Amberlynn anyways. What do you mean? Also, by the way, Fupa Cheese not directly involved in the Paradise documentary. Please be serious.
I'm not doing this.
You have a question?
I'm not doing this.
I don't care who you are or who you know. When you come and have a whole panel of people talking about one specific person, and you don't allow that person to get up on the panel to even put their 2 cents in about what's being said, that's shady. Nobody needs friends if that's what friends are.
Drag Rosie.
I don't know what that was about. But I appreciate them.
They gave me a restriction.
Speak your truth, boo.
Speak your truth, exactly.
Does anybody have any questions?
Well, I had a question. Why Fupa Cheese and Foxy Mama got a thank you for saying it to my face when I said it, she left.
Oh!
Like she just did to whoever was just here.
Wake that up.
Comment when you said eat me? What was that?
What?
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
Wait, can I get like introductions? Like, hi, how are you? What's your name? What's going on?
Hey, exhale. What happened to hi? How are you?
What happened to like, hey?
All right, is this? I think this might just be. This might just. Oh, they do go on to keep discussing Rosie while she's gone, but I might fast forward to the next timestamp Jane gave me, where she comes back. So give me just a second.
Put him up.
Wait, can we get a story first?
Oh, Rosie's here.
Hey, sorry. I did this with in Stefan's live as well, and I am not going to engage in the girl world bullshit. I'm not doing it.
I'm not going to engage in the girl world bullshit unless Fupa Cheese asks me a question about it. Did I get that right, Rosie?
The people I accept, I don't know them, so I'm not trying to start shit.
I get it. Yeah, one of them has a girl world username, the other one.
And I'll drop them, you know?
Yeah, the other one has a girl world username, the other one was there yesterday stirring shit, and I'm just not. It is a zero engagement thing for me. I'm not.
Zero engagement thing for me. Sure, Rosie, sure.
I'm not doing that, but I'll go back to answering your question, Fupa.
So you're gonna go back and answer the question about Amberlynn, but you're not engaging in the girl world? What are you talking about?
What was the question again? Can you remind me?
So you and Amber were like friends, and then you had a huge falling out, and now you have like beef. So
the huge falling out didn't happen until she said what she said on bus, I think it was. But initially I just kind of withdrew because there was just a period of time where like
Goofy.
Once I feel like
Goofy.
I was no longer useful to her, she kind of just dropped the, I guess, trying to reciprocate a friendship aspect on her end. That's my opinion. And
it's so goofy that she won't talk to certain people, but she'll answer these questions about Girl World anyways. You are a coward, Rosie. You're a coward. You are absolutely a coward.
But I kept a cordial communication with her, and I don't want drama with her. I don't want to feed that. I don't want to give that to people. And it wasn't until there was a Rosie girl involved in the LCU. That's not me. That was, I guess, talking shit about her. One of you guys in the LCU told Amber about it, and she thought it was about me. So she jumped right to attacking me, bringing up the past corn video that gets, like, memed a lot that I do not talk about because
the Matilda video, which by the way, also from what Jane told me, Fupa and Foxy were on bus sharing screenshots from that. that same exact night, I think, on Lolcow bus, they were sharing screenshots from that. So she's over here talking about being upset with Miss Amberlynn Reed, and old Fupa and Foxy brought that up in their stream.
Very difficult for me. It's a very complicated topic, and it is something that Girl World weaponizes and uses all the time, and they've done so in this situation.
You're talking to two people who weaponized it on their live stream, Diva.
Nice by bringing it up to the girls that don't have the context and using that to humiliate me and whatever. And so when she brought that up on the LCU, she was like grabbing her boobs and like just being really gross and nasty and just attacking me when it wasn't even about me. So I gave her a piece of my mind in the DMs, and I think that's one of the last times we spoke.
Work.
That was when I really was just like, okay.
Not the ad block coming up. Diva, I don't even have ad block on YouTube because I got premium, Diva.
I already knew that I was wrong to give her a chance to show me that she was growing and changing, because that was way before she signed up on the LCU. And it was I think before the Aunt Tammy drama and stuff, if I remember the timeline correctly. Yeah, it was. And so
it is really crazy to me that she can come up here and talk about Amberlynn, but the second that Amberlynn's feeder girlfriend comes onto the panel, she's like, I'm not engaging in that. Weird. Coward. Say it to Emily's face. You said, I respect that Foxy and Fupa can say things to my face. Yeah, then how about you start saying things to Emily's face? How about you start saying things to Amberlynn's face, girl? Coward. That backbone must be in a terrible position in tummy time, because she ain't standing for shit right now.
I believed that because of my own experiences that maybe I had misjudged. And I just, in my heart of hearts at the time, I thought it was the right thing to do. I thought that maybe I had just believed, if this was...
It's crazy that it's always in her heart of hearts it was the right thing to do when she's being held accountable for stuff. Because wasn't that just what she talked about? Didn't she just say something along those lines when she talked about paneling up with Stefan?
If this was clearly manipulated for fodder, if this was clear, then maybe I need to give it a fresh slate, because I came in with a hard bias, and I came in as someone who was watching all that kind of content because I was struggling and I was miserable, and maybe I was wrong. And then I learned from personal experience that I wasn't. And I've been told things in DMs that make it known to me that not just myself, but a lot of people have been lied to about different things. And I don't want to be a part of it. And it doesn't matter how much I say that. I'm not believed. People still tag me in shit. People still try to start shit. And that's why when Emily came up, I don't want to be engaged in it. I don't want I've been being attacked a lot by the foodie, the other creator. I'm not engaging in that. I just think
she engaged. She responded. She responded to Chantal talking about her. Please be so serious.
Stupid. And I think I've had a couple things to say back because
But you're not engaging with that.
Poking and prodding.
But you're not engaging with that.
I am a reactive person. I am. And there's something I still work on every fucking day. And I'm feeling
if you're so reactive that you can't control the things you're doing on the internet, and that's your excuse for every single thing that you do wrong on the internet, it's time to log off the internet, Rosie.
I didn't do a great job with that. I've been rambling. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if anybody else on this panel has ADHD, but I got lost 30 seconds in.
Yes.
A long time ago.
Yeah, so and I understand.
There's a lot. Amber have beef. Do you and Tommy or Emily like directly have beef, or is it just
so we've never directly DM'd. There's a huge like rumor mill thing about that says that we like talk privately. That never happened. I did a long time ago. I left a comment under one of their posts, which caused me and Amber to have like a back and forth, and this was prior.
A long time ago, by the way, was like at most a year or two ago. She loves to, I mean, I guess maybe for her, 1 to 2 years is a long time ago. That's not how it comes across to me. It's like she's trying to make as much distance between that as possible, like her and that time as possible. But it was like 1 to 2 years ago, maybe two.
Or two, whenever Amber and I like tried being friends.
Oh, so yeah, I remember
that was about Rarity, if I remember correctly. I was talking about Rarity specifically, and that was a situation where like it would have been better if I had said nothing at all.
Right.
And I didn't.
That's most situations with you, Rosie. Yes, exactly. I'm so glad you're starting to get it.
I agree with that at the time.
She accused you of trying to get with her ex at that point.
No, that never happened. That was never like it was. I left a comment 20 minutes later. Amber was in my DMs like screaming at me about it. So, and I didn't talk about her. I was talking about Rarity. But she was literally accusing me of trying to do that. And I'm like, actually, no. Thank you. Like, I've seen enough to know that I don't want any involvement in that at all. So...
I'm still so obsessed, by the way, that like I think it's been for several minutes now we've been sitting here talking about girl world stuff, but she doesn't want to deal with that girl world stuff. She's totally derailed, well, her and Fupa Cheese, for what it's worth, have totally derailed a conversation that was seemingly about paradise and turned it into why doesn't Rosie get along with Amberlynn Reed? Cool.
Yeah, but and that's just the petty shit, you know? And I don't want to get into all that because ultimately, like, the reason why, Paola, you and a lot of you guys are checked out is because this has nothing to do with Paradise and the docuseries. And that's what Girl World is doing, is they're trying to use this opportunity to platform these stories and
You're trying to use this opportunity to platform yourself, Diva. The call's coming from inside the house. The projection is crazy.
Platform these things to either discredit me and or uplift their own content, or just try to incite more drama and theatrics out of this. And that's why I'm not willing to engage with certain people, because I don't want to get worked up into a reaction. I don't want to derail this further than I think I already did. So. And I did not intend to do that at all.
Sure.
But,
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
We good? Rosie, got anything else to say? I told you all this is a long one, divas. This is a long one.
Any other questions, I guess?
Right.
Oh, gosh.
Let's talk about literally anything but Rosie.
Yeah, I guess I'm just interested in, like, why Emily is inserting herself in so much of the fucking drama.
Well, there's also that. I think it's fair to ask why the fuck Emily was trying to join this panel, outside of her shared interests with Stefan. Like, I don't understand, like, her feeder interests specifically, let me say that. So yeah, I don't know what that's about, why she's trying to get in on this, but here we are.
You know.
Who's Emily?
Amberlynn's girlfriend? Are they? I don't know. Like the weather. I don't know if they're still together.
Yeah, she was the one that came up that the name was like, okay then.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I'm not. I'd say because it's just gonna derail, and I don't want that.
And as if this conversation hasn't already totally been derailed. Okay. All right. Cool. Sure. So all right. I only have so much time, so I'm gonna fast forward once again. So Rosie just left, I think, because somebody joined that she deemed as being girl world adjacent, and now that person is going to talk about Rosie, and I want to hear it because I love and enjoy hearing people drag Rosie.
If I start saying the word bitch a lot of times, then you kick me out. No hard feelings. It's okay.
Did she seriously leave again?
She did.
Who just left?
Did Rosie leave again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Coward.
You need to change, girl, you need to change your name and your profile picture and then do it again. Let's go back. Next time.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to it. Start the dragging.
I mean, like, this is like classic girl world, though, right? It's like when Amber came up here, it was like everybody either came up here and was like, oh my god, Amber, I love you, or it was like, here's like the fucking thing that I want to confront you about.
But she left when I came up on, how do you say his name? Stefan. When I went up on his panel last night, she left as soon as I went up there. I just wanted to make a point about, like, she says stuff, like, I'm talking about Rosie. She says stuff like she doesn't want to be a part of girl world. She wants nothing to do with girl world. She doesn't want the drama. But, like, she'll make comments like the one she just made, where she just threw shade at Amberlynn about how many partners she's had. Oh, it changes, like, the weather. Like, why do you say things like that? Why do you throw that kind of shade? But then, like, you say you don't want to be a part of any of this. That's why people come for you.
Yes.
That's why people don't like you, Rosie.
Yes.
You're a hypocrite.
Yes.
And I know you left because I came up here, pussy.
Oh.
Okay, drop me.
I keep seeing comments of people saying Rosie begged to be in girl world.
Yeah, I heard that too.
What does that mean?
Like she messaged one of the
She
reactors
did.
and asked him to please react to her stuff.
She did.
And then he did start reacting, and now she doesn't like it, I guess. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Oh, Zachary Michael.
Zachary, yes, I don't know.
¿Por qué, bebé? Porque sí, nomás.
Now what is going on?
Charlie Gold is here. Hi, Charlie.
Okay, so I'm getting confirmation in the comments that that's what
happened. That's what happened.
See, I'm learning from the devil. I don't want to. It's against my will, but I'm learning.
Yeah, most of it will be against your will.
She claimed I groomed her. She also was constantly in my DMs saying, I wish I could create content that was worth you reacting to. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Do you think I needed another fucking cult, guys? I don't need no other cult. I'm good.
Are they suggesting that girl world's a cult? I'm not a part of that. If it is.
Because I've done that.
I'm just over here making my silly videos. Okay. Listen, I thought there was going to be more to that. I don't think that there is. Stefan also comes on panel at some point. And Rosie comes on to share that she is not on Stefan's side. I think we'll skip that because I am running out of time that I actually have available to film this. So I do want to move on to also where Amberlynn joins the panel. Amberlynn comes up and starts chatting. So let me pull that up as well. It's like literally 2 hours later in the stream, if you can believe it. Because again, I don't know, these divas have nothing else to do. I was sleeping at this time. Let me just be very clear about that. All right, so about 3 hours and 26 minutes in, she has something to say. Amberlynn has something to say and she joins the chat. All right.
Dumb cunt.
Oh, are we allowed to say stuff like that on here?
Nope. I don't think so.
Oh, and Stefan is still on there. I didn't even realize. Stefan is still on this panel. Oh my god.
I mean, what a wonderful human.
Period.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take
one
over.
thing-
I'll let you guys continue your thing. I'm sorry.
One thing I like being on bus is I just say and do whatever the fuck I want because it's not my channel.
That's crazy.
Right?
No gas. I think that's why Hero was demonetized, because Gemini literally threatened to, really hurt someone, a reaction channel. And
Hero was, that video was removed for violating terms of service because, yes, Gemini did threaten my life. But also, Hero was demonetized because your ass was on it and you weren't supposed to be on platforms that were making money on YouTube because you were suspended from the YouTube Partner Program.
Yeah, so on my channel, I would censor every word. I would not cross any boundaries. And then on Bucks, I'm just like, F this, F that, F you.
Oh my God, wait.
Do you want this?
Tommy? Babe? Do you know you're on here?
Zio isn't showing her face because she knows exactly what she's doing. She invited me up again.
Did you have to approve it?
Messy.
I did approve it this time.
Messy.
Oh, hi, babe.
Messy.
Hi.
Gross.
I didn't know you were awake.
I didn't know you were awake.
I am. I texted you.
Oh.
Oh my God. Are we having a threesome right now?
Oh.
With Zio?
Girl, what? Girl, what? I don't like that. Okay, we're jumping ahead again. I'm not here to watch them flirt on CEO's live stream. What?
Amber, you know who was in here earlier? Charlie Gold.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep. When Rosie was in here, Charlie commented.
Oh!
She's a reaction channel.
She's an OG reaction channel.
Zachary Michael? Yeah.
What about me?
What about Zachary?
You guys like Zachary Michael?
No.
No.
No. Well, good. You know what? The good thing is I'm not looking for any of y'all to like me. I don't need y'all. I have 170 something thousand subscribers who like me, and that's all that matters to me, Diva.
I think he's funny.
I don't like people who ruin people's income.
Who ruin people's income?
When he had a job,
That's healthy.
He would be like way more
said that?
articulate and put together, and now I feel like he's just dumbed everything way down, and he makes a lot of sex jokes, which is really annoying.
Okay.
And yeah, I had to stop watching him.
Oh, that's too bad, Fupa Cheese. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, you don't like my sex jokes? Literally, Fupa Cheese, have you sat and tried to watch anything that happens on the LCU? You will sit next to a fucking bigot. You'll sit next to people say some of the worst shit I've heard people say on the YouTube platform. But you don't like that I make some sex jokes? I think I'm okay, Diva. I think that's all right. I think that's all right. It's also fascinating to me that she's like correlating that to when I worked like a full-time job. I didn't consciously make any changes to my content when I stopped working a full-time job. Both of the places I worked at while I was doing YouTube were aware that I did YouTube. So I wasn't ever concerned about, them caring about what kind of content I made on the internet. But that is fascinating coming from, also, mind you, somebody that goes by the moniker online of Fupa Cheese is clutching her pearls about me making some sex jokes. I digress. That's okay. I don't need Fupa Cheese's approval.
It's like, okay, go get laid or do something. Like, nobody.
And I am Fupa Cheese. No worries there, Diva. It's happening. That part of my life taken care of, Diva. No worries.
Hey, nobody cares.
Also, though, Amberlynn, ain't nobody messing with your income. Sorry, I got distracted by Fupa Cheese when I really need to be focusing my energy on Amberlynn, who said that I messed with her income. Girl, ain't nobody messed with your income on YouTube like you messed with your income on YouTube. You got your channel demonetized. You went and tried to get monetized in other places on YouTube, which is against YouTube's terms of service. So when you applied for remonetization, they realized they made a mistake and you got demonetized again. That's all on you, Diva. I'm not the keeper of YouTube. I don't have any power at YouTube that you don't have as well. My bad that you broke terms of service, Diva. That's you. That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Wait, what did you mean when you said ruined people's income?
Right. Say that.
So, I don't want to talk about this publicly.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Wait, who did what?
It's just gonna add more fuel to the fire, and I'm good. I'm good off that.
You don't want to talk about it publicly, Amberlynn, but you'll make vague comments to make it sound like I had more to do with you. All I did was talk to a journalist who had questions about what was happening on LolCow, and then she went and talked to her people because of the information I gave her. So if you want to say that that's how I ruined your income, great. Happy to do it, Diva. Do I think you need to be monetized on YouTube? No. I don't. Get a job. Get a job. Do that challenge.
Yeah.
Rosie's in chat. Invite her up.
She won't come up. I've invited her.
Hey, Rosie, you chicken shit. Sorry.
Listen. Rosie had a lot of shit to say about Amberlynn earlier in this live stream. I think it's more than reasonable for Amberlynn to be like, come say it to my face. Come say it to my face. But the problem is Rosie's a coward. That's the problem.
Your true colors right there, Amber.
I don't want to go up.
Amber's about to get a strawberry thrown at her.
I just think it's because Foop is here, her inner LCU is like coming out, she doesn't even realize it.
I know, yes. My inner LCU is popping out, I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
What if you came back to the LCU and you just didn't show your face? So they couldn't prove that you were on the video.
No, that sounds scary. That sounds very against terms of service.
Right,
you know?
right. The terms of service that you broke that I had nothing to do with. Diva. That's not my problem. The funny thing about being employed and having any kind of income is it's your responsibility to keep that employment, your responsibility to keep that income, Diva. Not some other random person on the YouTube.
Girl, you pissed somebody off at YouTube.
I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah.
Say it.
What is your plan if you reapply and you don't get it? If you don't get approved?
I did not reapply. I did my appeal and they haven't gotten back to me, which is so crazy because it's been like a month now. But
that's too bad.
Maybe it's a good sign.
I don't know. But there's no reason why I wouldn't be monetized again. There would be no reason for them to take it from me because they took it from me this time because they specifically said something happened on LolCow Hero.
Right.
And I was a part of it.
Right.
So that's why it made me not be monetized.
There you go. Maybe you shouldn't surround yourself by people who are out here threatening people's lives. Again. Take responsibility for yourself, Amberlynn. You made those choices. Heaven forbid I try to protect myself from some crazy lunatic on the internet saying they want to see me. No, please. You can't blame that on me, Diva. Start using your words, Amberlynn.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
That they even knew about LolCow Hero.
Well, it's because of Zachary Michael, because Gemini threatened him.
Oh.
And then Zachary Michael got in contact.
Oh, no! Don't pause the live stream, Zio! I wanted to hear what she had to say. God damn it. Zio, what are we doing? Zio girl. What are we doing? All right. Is she done talking about it by this point when Zio brings it back? Just a quick clarification. I did actually go and find a version of this live stream from one of the other panelists' TikToks. So somebody who was watching not through Xiomara, so the live stream didn't get paused. And the only things that Amberlynn added was that she suggested that I was using the journalist as a middleman with YouTube to get her demonetized or to get her in trouble with YouTube, this, that, the other. I want to be very clear that the journalist reached out to me. I otherwise would not have gone to the journalist. I would not have, tried to pitch a story. I wasn't trying to pitch a story. In fact, lots of people tag me on like Twitter and things like that saying like, Zach, go talk to your journalist about this thing with Chantal or this thing with FFG or this thing with Rosie. And it's like, that's not how it worked. That's just simply not what happened. This journalist reached out to me for a story that they were interested in writing about. And I knew that the last time I had talked to this journalist, that through our conversations and also her conversation with Amberlynn herself, that she had a lot of questions for YouTube, which led to YouTube taking down certain videos of Amberlynn, such as the rotisserie chicken video, if you recall. And so because of that, I said, I'm going to work smarter, not harder. I'm going to give this journalist all the information she might need to write an article. Write an article about like the terrible things that had happened. Namely, that Thick Gemini threatened my life in a live stream on Lol Cow Hero that Amberlynn was present for. That led to the journalist asking many more questions about how Amberlynn was allowed to be earning money on YouTube while she was suspended from the YouTube partner program. And as a result, YouTube said, yeah, this girlie is not supposed to be monetized. And they also demonetized 2 of the Lol Cow universe shows as well. So to say that I was like intentionally going out of my way to reach out to this journalist is not true. The journalist reached out to me with questions, and I simply took advantage of that moment. Am I upset that Amberlynn got demonetized? No, I'm happy. I'm happy she got demonetized because homegirl ain't never faced any kind of accountability or consequences for her bad behavior. And if the only thing that ever happens to Amberlynn for her bad behavior is that she doesn't have a YouTube channel to monetize, then I will be happy. Obviously would love more, but I'll take what I can get, divas.
And you're welcome, Zachary, for the exclusive tea. You're welcome.
Why I didn't even get to hear what she had to say. Zio paused the live stream. I didn't even get to hear it. What do you mean?
Exclusive.
Oh, well, he would already know.
Is
but
he really in
the
here?
girl world.
No, girl, I wasn't in there because I was fucking asleep. Because I sleep at normal hours of the day.
Oh my god.
Why is Rosie scared to come up here? I don't get it.
Okay, well, there's still a couple more comments from Amberlynn talking about Rosie that I do want to hear. I am pushing the limits of potentially being late to the thing I have to go to once I'm done filming here. But listen, y'all know I love girl on girl violence. And so if Amberlynn is out here roasting the shit out of Rosie, I need to hear it.
Now, Rosie, I want you to know right now, Rosie, that if you stop living for Girl World and you start living for yourself, you'll be a happier person. So don't let them dictate your actions because that's crazy work. Not coming on a live stream just because of them.
Yes.
Nah.
Let her know, Amberlynn.
I used to be you, baby girl. You need to get out of it.
Let her know.
I know, Ashley, it's so crazy.
Ooh, there is somebody in the chat that said Gemini is the person who is responsible, not Zach. shout out to that person who is absolutely correct. Like crazy amounts of victim blaming to be like, it's the fault of the person who was literally told that somebody wanted to them. Like crazy. All right, one last clip, and then I have got to go. I really do. But I'm having so much fun doing this. That's really why I'm still here. Like, Amberlynn, please go on the internet and fight with Rosie and make more of a fool of yourself. Pick a fight with me. Like, I feel invigorated.
Did you just ask Rosie for a galaxy? I'm screaming, bro.
Rosie has DoorDash debt. I don't think.
To be fair, I think that is a rumor. But she did say something. I don't remember the lore behind the DoorDash debt, but I do feel like at one point there was somebody, maybe like a friend of Rosie's or something, that, like, I can't remember who it was, but had said that Rosie had like tons of DoorDash debt that she was trying to pay off, and that's why she was like so poor in e-begging.
DoorDash debt.
Like, how in debt is she?
People,
Wait, that's a real thing.
People in the buzz chat were saying that Rosie has $700 worth of DoorDash debt.
Goodbye. I don't know if that's a thing, is it?
I don't know.
I don't think there's no way.
If it's a DoorDash debt, I'd be thousands in there.
Oh, Rosie is in the chat. You probably can't see on my screen, but Rosie is in the chat and said that's a girl world lie.
Had like if you had a
Somebody said
DoorDash
Amberlynn Reed. That's crazy.
What? Oh, you know what I called Kim? I called Kim today, Kimberlyn Reed.
Oh my god. He was completely acting like Amberlynn Reed today.
Somebody said it's not DoorDash, it's Klarna.
Klarna? You can even buy DoorDash with Klarna.
I think you can.
Yeah, you can buy DoorDash.
I think you can. Yeah, that was the argument people were making. It was that it was Klarna debt.
You guys literally have the same amount of points. And where are my galleys?
No, I'm literally.
Okay, I don't listen. I think we do have to call it there. I think we do have to call it there. But wow, what a time! The ways that Rosie could save herself so much trouble if she just didn't fucking go on these panels, and the ways that Amberlynn is continuing to fail to take accountability for her own behaviors. Not surprising. Anyways, that's all I have time for today. I hope you all enjoyed this extra long video. If you did and you're brand new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!